Hey, what is up? So we are going to look at the Mystery Ranch. This is the 2-day assault pack. I had been looking at these for a while, and if you saw my other video, which I won't link right up here, they were acquired by Yeti. Yes, that Yeti, not the big furry creature in the snow. Nothing may come of that. I actually have a very large drawn out video that I'm working on right now that's going to cover a lot of that kind of stuff, but that's for that video. This is going to be our first look at this pack. I have not loaded it out yet. I've been waiting to load it out. It's been sitting there staring at me, and I wanted to load it out so bad, but I wanted to do the initial thoughts with threads on this first to kind of share my thoughts on where this actually lands. But I wanted to get one before any changes were made. I wanted one of the original style, because anytime a company acquires another company, there is that chance of tweaking. So I left the tags on it. If you watched my other video, which I won't link over here, this one too is made in Vietnam. Lots of quality stuff come out of Vietnam. Keep your comments to yourself about that, but it is what it is. I'm not going to get into politics on this channel. So while we're on this outside edge right here, let me flip these out. As a matter of fact, let me just go ahead. Let's just go ahead and cut these out of our way. Moly filled across the front. You've got some on either side as well, but not a lot, but a little bit. You could mount something up there if you wanted to, but keep in mind that your compression straps also go right there. Normally on a bag like this, I would likely pull the compression straps off. However, I'm going to leave them on this pack for the reason of why what I'm building this pack for and why I got it. While we're here, Nalgene. Have to test and see if it fits an Nalgene. So on these outer pockets, yes it does. There's actually still a little bit of room in there. Fits that one for the sake of making sure. Fits that one. Actually fits better. What happened on that? Ah, there we go. Fabric was still just kind of bunched up down in there. Fits an Nalgene on the side pockets, no problem. Before we get into the inside, when you get it, and I did not know this, this has an adjustable harness system for the back, and it comes with this nifty piece of engineering plastic pre-installed in here that you can then slide out. What this is for, this is to break the Velcro loose down in there, all the way down in here. So you have Velcro down in here, and it's really interesting how this works. But basically, you put this on, you have someone kind of make sure where this yoke lands, and then you can adjust where these ride and where the bag sits on your frame. They offer a couple of different sizes. I went off their sizing guide, and it said that I needed a min, small, medium. My torso, there's a whole thing. If you go to their website, they have a fitment thing. I'm 5'10" and 160. This small, medium is what it recommended. I didn't want to get a huge pack. I have huge packs. They're hanging right over there. So I went with that, and I must say, unloaded, it fits really nice. You keep this, and then after you get it all adjusted, they say you can put this back in, and this gives it some rigidity right there. And all of that is actually on this information that is on the tag. Step-by-step instructions. So that's pretty cool. Keep these because I'm going to have this adjusted to me. It's got a really interesting grabby system for your sternum strap. It's got these little shock cords, and it kind of just locks everything to where these can't just move around on you. Very cool. I'm not going to mess with them too much because, again, I'm going to adjust this to my carry. On top, you do have one loop filled. You got big pull tabs for whenever you're pulling the zipper back and forth, because these are the water resistant, rain resistant zips. In here you have a very small, it's not very big, very small, but little quick grab area. Zippy pull areas have those to make it easier. And the way Mystery Ranch is set up, and I think this is really cool. It's a very unique design element. It's a tri-zip design. So you can leave this part zipped up and just go in from the top and grab things as you need to. But the cool thing is you can undo it and boom. My field of view is not even going to get all of it. It flays open. On either side, you have a very, very rigid and tough mesh pocket. Both sides. Both sides you have a water bottle pocket. Will it fit? Let's find out. Now again, water bottle fitment depends on what you have in the bag. It will completely engulf a Nalgene. Check the other side. Keep everything honest. Completely engulf a Nalgene. Now, again, depending on how you have it loaded out, your mileage may vary. So this is just a big open area now that you can get to everything as needed, right? Got a tag over here. You have a very large spot back here for laptop, water bladder, what have you, that does have the little bungees. This has 2 slips. One little one here, one very large one back here. When I say large, I mean it goes all the way to the bottom and it is that wide. Big water bladder. Little hanging spot for the water bladder. Doesn't have a hole up here. However, if you flip the bag back around, depending on your use case, you have this nifty zipper that opens up into that compartment. So if you have a smaller laptop, you could probably get it in and out of here, but otherwise you can run your hydro tube, just zip up to the hydro tube and then clip it on and you're good to go. If you're not going to use it, it does have a zipper garage at the top that helps it shed water if it's raining and you're out in this. Did I show you guys that? Yeah, I showed you guys that one. So it's this one. It's been a long week, let me tell you. In here, this is a large brain compartment, but the bottom is mesh. And if you flip it over, hey look, there's my hand. These zippers do get broke in and a little smoother with age. But overall, this is a pack it out and go bag. See a lot of people that use these for training bags in military environments and stuff. I'm not going to say that the military uses these because I don't know, but I know a few military people that I watch on YouTube that like to share part of their journey with us. They have used these bags and really like them. Let's zip it back up. So when you zip it up, you end up with this section where all this comes together. And there's flaps of fabric right here so that whenever you zip up the rest of this zipper gets parked on either side of the others with that fabric behind it. So if you're in rain and whatnot, it's not easy for it to just pour in here. If you're going to use this for a travel bag, you could beef up these and make it to where you could lock these together or what have you. You can compress it all down. You could use this as a spot to put a jacket or whatnot, or something just, to hold your load tight in the bag. You have a few attachment MOLLE points on the bottom. It also does have a drain hole right there, place for a hip belt, all that good stuff. I actually think this came with a hip belt. I don't recall. I pull hip belts off of packs pretty much immediately as soon as I get them. It's not that big of a deal for me in a pack this size. For a larger pack like those hanging on the wall, of course I would want one because it's a much taller and girthier, taller, that's what she said, bag. If while I'm editing this I come across the hip belt, I'll throw a picture in. It's got load lifters at the top that actually should absolutely do what they're supposed to do because they are attached up here and not down here. So this literally will cinch the pack up onto your straps. Overall, very nice. It's made really nice. I haven't found any spots that are misaligned or thread sticking out somewhere or anything like that. I'm gonna load it out. I'm gonna see what I can do with it. This is mainly gonna be kind of a grab and go pack. Not necessarily get home pack, but more of a, hey, I got to get out of here. I've got a lot of stuff in here that's going to help sustain me and my family. Go pack. Get what I'm saying? But I'm going to have to play with it a little bit because it is set up a little bit different on the inside. I think that's probably going to do it for this video. Hopefully the next one, or within the next few, I'll have a loadout in this thing and have carried it around a little bit and seen what I thought. The weather is just at that awesome spot right now where it's going to be really good hiking weather to test out some packs, and it's not going to be hot, but it's not going to be too chilly. You're not going to have a jacket on, but you're not going to freeze. You know, the primo hiking spot zone out here in the desert. Till the next one, take care.